Hello everybody, I appreciate you clicking on this video. I appreciate you being here. If you are new, I hope that you will subscribe, join this amazing budgeting community. And if you are new, I am Deidre. I'm in my mid to late 30s. I work full-time in healthcare and I've been cash budgeting actually for a few years, and I should be consumer debt free by the end of May. It's been a long journey. If you're interested, go back and watch my debt confession as well as my other videos and you'll see the progress that I have made. And a huge thank you and love to my returning subscribers. I appreciate you so much. And if you really like this video, I hope that you'll share it with the community as I'm trying to get to 300 subscribers this year, because I really want to do a giveaway with some amazing budgeting items to hopefully help somebody either start or progress on their journey as well. So today I'm going to be doing a cash stuffing of my paycheck for April, the very first paycheck. It is a magic month. I get paid 3 times because I'm bi-weekly paid, and so there's going to be a lot of money going to debt this month, which is how I'm going to hopefully, fingers crossed, knock on wood, let's hope nothing goes wrong, that I should be have my debt paid off by the end of May. So I'll start out by counting the money. Heads up, I'm sick. I'm trying to get this done. So if I sound a little off, that is why. So we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and 60. And that is correct. So I'm actually going to start out with taking the money for my savings challenge, which will be an entirely separate video. And I hope that you'll watch that video as well. It's going to be $40 all in fives: 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and 40. And I'm going to stick that in this binder, as that is where it's going to be going. So that's exciting. I'm just going to set that off to the side. And yes, I hope everybody's doing well. I hope nobody got this sickness like I did. I have to say that it really sucks. I'm normally fairly healthy, but I think that work stress has potentially lowered my immunity a little bit, which is always great. So we're going to start out doing my sinking funds. So we are going to be putting $20 into hair today, and there's going to be one more cash stuffing before my appointment. So my appointment's $105, which includes tax and tip. So it's 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 105. So I have exactly enough for the next appointment, which is awesome. So the next amount that gets stuffed will just kind of be a rollover. Will go kind of towards helping to fund the next appointment. So that's great. Next up is nails. I do get my nails done every between 3 and 5 weeks. I've been averaging about 4 weeks lately. I've been going to the same person for probably a decade and a half, and I consider her a friend. So at this point, obviously, so it got 15, it should have 60, and it's 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and 60. So that's great. That's 2 appointments, which is great because my appointment costs $30. Next up is beauty, which is going to get 25, and I have a feeling I will use most of this for the Sephora sale. I do have a few things in my basket right now. I haven't pulled the trigger or anything, and I always do really try and think before I do purchase. So it got 25, and we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25. So yeah, most of this might go, which is okay. I am a beauty girl. I do love my skincare. Makeup I quite like. I just don't wear as much as I used to. But yes, I do still quite love that. Next up is technology, which I am still debating whether or not to just go get my phone's battery replaced instead of having to buy a whole brand new phone at some point. So yeah, if I do, this money will go down, but I will let you know. So it's getting 10. So we have 650 in the bank, but there is a little bit of interest in there as well. And we have 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, and 45. So we have 695, which is great. It has had some money taken out of here recently. Go back and watch some of my videos. But I'm super glad I have the money in here to pull from. Next up is gifts. Needing to kind of start putting money in here because Mother's Day is coming up in May. Father's Day is in June. And then I have my sister's birthday, my dad's birthday, my brother's birthday, my brother-in-law's birthday, and then my mom's birthday. My mom's birthday is just after mine in September. Mine's at the end of August. So yeah, and I don't go super crazy with birthdays. I always try and find deals. I do try and get them something that they would actually like. So yeah, I don't do huge, I guess is what I'm trying to say. We have 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, and 70 in the gifts, which is great. Okay, and we have giving, which is going to get 5. And I haven't made a donation recently, but I have a feeling I probably will at some point soon. So in giving, we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and 40 in there. And I usually like to make a donation when it's over $20 usually. So, okay. And I know my emergency fund is going to get some love as well, because it gets love every single paycheck. It is a priority, and I will boost up what I am saving in this once my debt is paid off. So each icon is $10, and this tracker is a $500 savings challenge from Kayla at Budget the Bloom. I'm trying to save in like $500 increments. My goal is to get at least 1,000 in this by the end of the year, but you know, you kind of start smaller and it just feels like you're making more progress. And the envelope is from Kayla as well. Everything I always use is always linked down below. It is so pretty. I am a Virgo, so that's why I chose that one. So we have 100, 250 in the bank, and 20, 30, okay, sorry, 100, 250, 70, 80, 85, and 90. So we are almost at another $100 increment to be able to put in the bank. I'm so impressed with that. I'm really glad I made this a priority this year. This month as well. I mean, I kind of, they're almost like non-negotiables in my budget, if that makes sense. I kind of always put them in there and work everything else out around them. Next up is my month ahead binder, which is going to get its usual 40. And we're working on condo fees right now to save up. This one's quite a hefty one to have to save, so it will take a little while. And each icon is 20, so we're crossing off 2. And this is from Honed the Brand. By the way, Kayla is Canadian, as well as Honed the Brand is Canadian as well. So in condo fees, we have 150, 70, 90, 95, 2. Is that right? 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. That is correct. So that is actually awesome. I'm actually going to take this 50 to the bank. And what I'm going to do is swap out that 50 placeholder with another $100 one. So we will have $200 in the bank for condo fees. And so I need another 260 in there. So I'm just going to set that off to the side. And I'm actually just going to write on it. This is not for debt. This is for condo fees month ahead. Because I have to put it into my checking account and then transfer the money. So I need to know which account I'm putting it into. So that is awesome. I'm quite happy with that. Definitely. Okay, and we have $65 for groceries, which is going to be 2 20s, 2 10s, and a 5. And eating out is going to have 2 10s and 2 5s. And spending, okay, I'm just going to mark this off that I've pulled it out. That's great. Okay, grocery money is $65. I am putting that aside. That goes into my wallet. I do not do any challenges or anything with that. But I do a challenge with my eating out and my spending money, and that I do in a separate video. That is for my freebies with friends, my Monday minis. So I hope you go check that out. What I do is I do this challenge from Charlotte at Studio Budget Co. and it's the hoe flip. And I have made the trees $5 and the stars $10. I throw it up twice and money will come from each one. And yes, go towards those mini challenges, which is great. I'm not so good with this, so I just kind of throw it up. 10, so one of them is going to have 10 come out. And, oh, another one. And we are actually all finished this challenge from Charlotte, which is super awesome. I will be bringing in a different challenge. But yeah, I'm definitely not getting rid of this. I have done this one before, so I'm just going to set that one kind of towards the back, which is awesome. So the next time I do a paycheck stuffing, there will be an entirely different challenge. And so $10 from each is going to go into this binder, which is used for my Monday minis. So that's great. So we have 10, 15, and 20 for eating out, and 20, 40, 50 for spending. All right, so that is the money. It's all gone. It kind of went fast. I hope that I didn't sound too croaky. But yeah, I appreciate you being here. I would love for you to leave a comment. I love reading the comments. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. Please give me a thumbs up, as it lets YouTube know that people are interested in this sort of content. And I hope this content is being seen by more people, as it is tough times in the world. And I think if we can all get a little bit of control on our finances, it can sometimes just lessen stress in a lot of other areas. So I will check you out on my next video. Bye, everybody.